Welcome to Al Jazeera.
It's November the 15th, day one of a new era in television news.
I'm Shuli Ghosh.
And I'm Sami Zaidan. This is Al Jazeera.
Welcome to the world news from Al Jazeera and the very first programme live from our Doha news headquarters here in the heart of the Middle East.
In the next hour, we'll be going live to the world's top news stories.
I'm Nurode in the Gaza Strip, which has been brought to the brink of chaos and despair by sanctions, siege and shelling.
I'm Haru Mitasa in Darfur, scene of the world's worst humanitarian crisis.
I'm Raghi Omar in Tehran. Could Iran's president really hold the key to peace in the Middle East?
I'm Farai Sebenza in Zimbabwe, where every day can be a battle for survival.
On Al Jazeera, we'll be setting the news agenda. In this hour, we'll also be reporting from Brazil on an indigenous community with one of the highest suicide rates in the world. The Democratic Republic of Congo, where a disputed election could still lead back to civil war. And from Somalia, Africa's most dangerous city is peaceful for now, but for how long?
We'll also go to Russia as George Bush starts his first foreign visit since defeat in the midterm elections. To Jerusalem for reaction to a fatal rocket attack on an Israeli town. On to Afghanistan, billions spent on rebuilding, but where's the money gone? And to China for a joyride with the boy racers of Beijing.
Also coming up, an exclusive report from Iraq on the daily battles to bury the victims of sectarian conflict. And as we go to air, we have some breaking news. A tsunami is heading towards the north of Japan. It's expected to hit within the next 5 minutes. Japan's meteorological agency has told all people living along the Pacific coast in the north of the country to flee to higher ground.
And at the moment, the tsunami is predicted to be pushing waves of 2 meters. The tsunami has been caused by an earthquake measuring at least 8.1 on the Richter scale, centered near the Kuril Islands, that's to the northeast.
And we'll bring you more on that a little later.
First, a new era in international news begins with the launch of this channel.
Yes, building on the heritage of Al Jazeera's fearless journalism, we aim to bring a fresh perspective to world news coverage. Mike Hanna reports.
A new point of view, an international news channel with a truly global perspective, the first ever to be broadcast from the Middle East in English.
The amount of intolerance and the amount of troubles and conflicts that we see right now, I think major part of reason of it is the fact that people cannot understand each other. Therefore, Al Jazeera will bridge that divide and will try to introduce nations and cultures and civilizations to each other.
It's now 10 years since Al Jazeera was launched, introducing the concept of an independent news source in an area where one had never been. Striving to present all points of view, it has on many occasions been caught in the middle.
وأنا ألوم الجزيرة مرة أخرى أنها تسوق للأمريكان قبل أن تتأكد.
I can definitively say that what Al Jazeera is doing is vicious, inaccurate, and inexcusable.
Outside the Al Jazeera offices in Doha, a memorial to journalists around the world who've lost their lives. In April 2003, reporter Tariq Ayoub was killed by US forces while reporting from the Al Jazeera bureau in Baghdad. Correspondent Taysir Olouni spent years in prison and is still under house arrest in Spain. Cameraman Sami Al-Hajj has been held in detention without trial in Guantanamo for the past 4 years. Correspondents around the globe have been beaten and threatened.
I'm media, guys. I'm media. Isn't that enough? Media.
The Al Jazeera offices in Kabul and Baghdad have been bombed, but the coverage continued. It's a proud tradition that Al Jazeera English will follow. Here in Doha and at news centres in London, Washington and Kuala Lumpur, people from more than 40 nations have come together with one common intent: to set the news agenda, to provide information that is honest and accurate. Al Jazeera brought to the world a new vision that will now be carried forward. It's a vision rooted in a sense of democracy and in the idea that everyone has the right to know. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera.